Brought to you by DK Audio.
DK Audio presents USA National Parks, Lands of Wonder by DK, read by John Chancer. Introduction. You'll find every imaginable landscape awaiting exploration in the national parks of the United States. Icy monoliths looming in Alaska's Denali, rugged and romantic coastlines sweeping through Maine's Acadia, craggy volcanic peaks piercing the sky in California's pinnacles, lush tropics abuzz with wildlife in Florida's Everglades. And this is just scratching the surface. In USA National Parks, Lands of Wonder, we celebrate the past, present, and future of the great American wilderness. We begin with the story, exploring the history of the national parks, starting with the land's American Indian heritage, the migration of the pioneers, the trailblazers previously written out of history, and the birth of the National Park Service, NPS, in the early 20th century. This federal agency was established in response to a renewed respect for nature and a desire to protect it for future generations. This mission is more crucial than ever. Our planet is experiencing difficult times, the effects of climate change, a war on plastic, and much more besides. In the story, we delve into how the NPS and its rangers are responding to our changing environment and the unprecedented popularity of the parks, while simultaneously welcoming visitors of all backgrounds and safeguarding the parks for the future. And who wouldn't want to explore and savor these vast open spaces? They are beautiful, and we know they are essential to our health and wellness. In the parks, we showcase the 62 stars of the show, each extraordinary and unique in its own right. Within this chapter, you'll find all sorts of inspiration for your next outdoor adventure, from backcountry hikes and cycling routes to stargazing, caving, and wildlife watching. Plus, we've gathered thought-provoking tidbits to spark your curiosity and give a flavor to the breathtaking diversity that awaits you. These national parks belong to everyone. Nature doesn't care about your age, race, mobility, or education. So don your hiking boots, grab your binoculars, forget about your cell phone, and immerse yourself in these true lands of wonder. The story. An enduring legacy. Many of the national parks in the United States preserve land and historic sites once occupied by American Indian tribes, whose legacy is most tangible in the parks of the American West. Preserving the works of man. The stewardship we celebrate in the present has deep roots in the traditions and people of the past. The earliest inhabitants of the New World existed by hunting animals and cultivating crops, their lives in rhythm with the changing seasons. Though most of these American Indian tribes were displaced or removed by force in the Plains Wars from the 1850s through the early 1920s, a number of parks and monuments retain the heritage of cultures spanning thousands of years. A visit to the dwellings of the ancestral Puebloans at Mesa Verde National Park brings you closer to the people who flourished here centuries before the voyage of Christopher Columbus and the colonization of North America. Established in 1906 under the Antiquities Act by President Theodore Roosevelt, Mesa Verde was the first national park set aside specifically to preserve the works of man, as a desire to protect both the natural environment and the cultural legacy of indigenous peoples grew in the national conscience. In the years that followed, many more American Indian sites were designated monuments and parks under the Antiquities Act. In addition to their natural beauty, areas that include the Grand Canyon, the Petrified Forest, and Zion were also protected for the preservation of artifacts.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?